In the quiet stillness of a rural farm, where crops sway gently in the wind and life follows a simple rhythm, an unseen army creeps beneath the leaves and along the soil. They move slowly, almost unnoticed, but the devastation they bring is anything but subtle. This is the story of the humble snail, a creature so seemingly harmless, yet capable of turning thriving fields into barren wastelands. Snails are ancient survivors. With origins tracing back hundreds of millions of years, these mollusks have adapted to diverse environments, from damp forests to arid grasslands. Their slow pace belies a remarkable resilience. Armed with a coiled shell and a rasping tongue called a radula, they scrape their way through vegetation, one bite at a time. But when conditions are right, warm, moist, and filled with vegetation, snails don't just survive, they explode in number. In agricultural landscapes across the globe, particularly in Southeast Asia, South America, and parts of Africa, snails have become one of the most persistent pests. Their feeding habits decimate rice, lettuce, cabbage, and a host of other staple crops. For farmers, especially those relying on traditional farming methods, the threat is constant and costly. And it's not just about the food they eat, it's also about how fast they multiply. Snails can lay hundreds of eggs at a time, hiding them in soil, under leaves, or even beneath debris. In just weeks, those eggs hatch into hungry juveniles, ready to feed, grow, and repeat the cycle. A small infestation can turn into a major outbreak in a matter of days. Farmers try to fight back with salt, barriers, even handpicking them off plants every morning. Some use chemicals, though these bring their own risks to soil health and biodiversity. And while predators like ducks, frogs, and certain beetles help reduce numbers, they rarely eliminate the problem. But there's one snail that causes even more alarm, the invasive Pomacea canaliculata, commonly known as the golden apple snail. While we're not focusing on that species today, its example serves as a warning. Not all snails are created equal, and some carry even more destructive potential. So what's the future of snail control in farming? Science is exploring biological methods, like deploying natural enemies or manipulating habitats to disrupt reproduction. But as climate change alters rainfall patterns and temperatures, many fear that snail populations will find new regions to invade. What can we learn from this? That even the smallest creatures, often overlooked or dismissed, can wield incredible power. In the balance of ecosystems and agriculture, nothing is too small to make a big impact. The snail might be slow, but its legacy in the fields is swift and severe.